Hey, what's going on, beautiful jellyfish? It's Tracy. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And today I'm going to be doing a video talking about two separate things. The first is Secret Lair and the second is mystery boosters. And I understand that I am really late to the game on filming this video. Basically, I think what ended up happening is I had planned a lot of my videos for the 12 Days MTG Goddess, and I think this video just got lost in translation because I filmed the videos prior and I just didn't have a chance to really film it, and I was honestly not even sure if I wanted to film it because I thought it's kind of sort of outdated information, so I wasn't 100% sure, but both of these products actually still have stuff to be released, which is why I wanted to talk both about Secret Lair and mystery boosters and kind of just my thoughts. I don't even know if it's initial because they're kind of already out there at this point, but both of these, Secret Lair is actually still producing stuff, and the mystery boosters actually isn't available in stores yet. It's only available in draftable formats at Magic Fests. I don't know if they're available at SCG events. I don't know if it's just a Magic Fest thing. Not 100% sure. I feel like there's some differences in like GPs and Magic Fests, and by the way, I'm always going to call them GPs. They're not Magic Fests to me. They're just, I've always known them as GPs, so yeah. Let's hop into it. I will list in the down bar below both of the pieces that I'm going to be pulling information from. They're both like from Wizards of the Coast, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're both like from Wizards of the Coast, so it's all like official, like legit stuff basically. So it's not like some random like person who's like, oh, this is what's in the set, like when it's totally not, because that can happen where false information gets spread. But cool. So let's hop into like basically my thoughts about Secret Lair. And obviously things have been out now, so I've also, I don't know, I think this is still valuable because again, they're like still things that are being produced. But basically, Secret Lair is a really cool product. I'm not really going to spend time talking about what they are because again, the information's been out there and you can read the info if you want, if you're like out of the loop basically. Because some of my friends honestly were like, what is Secret Lair? Like they didn't even know. But basically, this is a really cool product and kind of like my too long didn't read versions. I think this is so exciting because basically what it is it's giving Wizards a chance to reprint cards that they don't want to print in standard, because let's be honest here, like the true reason why cards don't get reprinted is because they will break standard. Like point blank period. That is why some of your favorite cards that you're like, oh my god, why can't they just reprint this card? They need safe places to reprint cards, and actually both of these things are great examples of places that Wizards can reprint cards without any repercussions. It's awesome. And pretty much what I really love about Secret Lair is that the product is curated and it's like this set amount of cards, and like it's all themed, very like theme specific, which is really cool for people like me who like, for example, like Paul got me the Bitter Blossom one, which was really cool. And then there was like the rat one, which just came out, which is all themed about rats. So if you like have an EDH deck or like whatever, you just think it's a cool to like collect because they're really cool collector things, or this is a really great gift. I feel like these are affordable gifts, and I might use the word affordable a little bit loosely because for some these might be a little bit more expensive, but I really like that these are like just a nice little like bundle, like a nice little collection of them. The price on these, I want to say, is I've seen some, I think they're all 30, or I'm pretty sure they're all 30 basically, yeah. And they all come with like really, really cool stuff. So I'm a huge fan. I think they're really interesting. I like that there's like new art involved, which I just think is really cool. And it's just, again, a way that's a safe space for them to reprint cards, and just everything about this is just really cool, and I'm really excited. I like that it's kind of on a smaller scale too, because on the opposite end you have mystery boosters, which has so many cards, and I think this is like really cool. And it's exciting, but I do want to talk about kind of like the other hand of like the complaints that I've seen and like my thoughts on kind of like how they're doing this. So my first thing is, first off, they're extremely limited edition. And what I mean by this is they're literally only available for 24 hours. And I'm just going to say, I'm not a fan of limited edition things. I think it builds up hype because people have FOMO, fear of missing out, which is just really silly. And I think, and I'm not saying, when I say it's silly, I don't mean like people who get FOMO are silly. That's not what I'm saying. I mean like the whole notion of like companies doing that to like drive sales is stupid. Like I think that's really dumb. And like from a business point of view, it makes sense because again, everything is about money, which is it really sucks, and I feel like that's like rooted in some like deeper issues that connect with everything and not just like magic, but it's awful that like it's not about like giving consumers joy, it's about what ways can we make money, and unfortunately things that are limited edition drive up prices of stuff, and like people want them because if they miss out they'll pay more for it. It's just like this whole ridiculous thing. So basically, I don't like the way that they're limited edition. I don't like that they're available for 24 hours. And I feel like there could be some like, well, 24 hours is a fine time span. But basically, these items were went on sale. I think the first one was December 3rd. So again, I know I'm like talking about this really early. And this article was posted November 25th. And I feel like this just didn't give people enough of a heads up to be like, hey, you know, these are the products that are being released. You know, they come out in a couple of days, get one if you can sort of thing. And I feel like I don't like when you're not given enough notice to purchase something, because I'm in a really thankful, privileged situation where if these were announced and then the next day they were like, oh, by the way, like, you have to buy them tomorrow, and then they're gone, I can buy it. But not everyone is like that. So I would rather, for the sake of not myself, but for everyone, they just give more of a time span to more of a notice, I would say, to do this. Where I feel like with so many sets, like the main sets, like the core sets, and I don't mean core set like 2020, but like Theros, all that kind of stuff, like, you know, months in advance when things are coming out, where you can budget and you can plan. I feel like with this, you don't get to do that. And I feel like some people might be like, it's a more luxury product, it's more like exclusive, whatever. Like, I think that's stupid. Like, I think everyone should be able to get the cards they want, and I feel like the price thing is like being a huge deterrent. Is just really annoying, but that's in like financial magic, which is not the point of this video. But the long story short, this is cool, this is unique, gives a great chance for new exclusive art, for reprintability, love it. I think that's really exciting. Con, I would say, is just the way that they're producing it, and also not giving this access to LGSs. I'm not a huge fan of, because let's be honest, like, LGS is like my number one priority, number one place that I want to spend my money. And when you're not giving me the chance to do that, I don't like that. However, I feel like they understand that I don't know what that would look like. I don't know how they would, like, I feel like if they put them on the shelves, they would just go instantly. So I feel like it's like product demand type of thing. I feel like they would need to make it more like, they would need to just make more of them, to be honest, so that LGSs could get them and like people could get them at their LGSs. But again, logistically, I don't know what that looks like. I guess they would just need to produce more of them. And I feel like maybe they were getting a feel for the demand, but I feel like this is a demand product. Like, I'm sure these sold extremely well. So maybe in the future it'd be really cool if they got the chance. So those are kind of like my two cons with it. So that's enough about Secret Lair. Let's start talking about mystery boosters. So again, mystery boosters have been available ever since maybe December. Someone can quote me on that. At events, at GPs. And basically this is like Draft Central. This is such a cool product. There are a total of 1,694 cards. Whoa, that's insane. Pretty sure this is the biggest product ever, which is so rad. The too long didn't read version, my thoughts, this is awesome. This is a sweet, sweet thing. I have been waiting for this for like basically my entire life, because my biggest thing, I feel like, has been in like those Ultimate Masters, Eternal Masters. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I was bummed when those were gone, because reprints, just point blank, reprints are needed. They need to happen because card prices just need to go down. Some cards are just way too inaccessible. And for someone like me, and I'm sure a lot of you guys who love foil magic cards, some of the foils are like crazy expensive, and this gives it a safe space to, again, without worrying about standard, to reprint whatever you want so that cards can go down, which is so cool. A product like this is going to be open so heavily, so I guarantee you if there's a card in here that you're like, I've really wanted this card, but it's just been out of my price point, and if you're like me, if it's in foil especially, this is going to be a time where this set is going to be open so heavily. Now, I just want to say, because I know people are going to be thinking this and commenting this, Tracy, there's so many cards, the likelihood of people opening the things, like, is it really going to make the cards go down that much? Because in a set like Eternal Masters or whatever, there's 250 cards or something like that in the set, where this is so many. Is that really going to make a difference? Yes, because I just think the set is going to be opened so much. Yes, the set is huge. It's like 10 times, no, not 10 times. It's like, let me do some math here, 8 times if we have an average set that's like 200, yeah, it's like about 8 times bigger. Regardless, I still think that this is going to be a really widely open product. I think this is going to drive card prices down massively crazily, like for foils, those like more coveted items. No, maybe, but like I'm really excited about just people getting more hands on cards. That's like my whole thing, is like giving people access to more cards is just always a good thing, and that should just always be the intentions. And I'm just really excited in particular about like Soul Ring, for example, because this is the first time this art that I'm showing you on the screen is available in foil, I believe. If someone can correct me if I'm wrong, there's a lot of foil Soul Rings, but this art in particular, I believe this is the first time this Soul Ring art has been out there. This is actually my second favorite art. My first is the Masterpiece, but honestly guys, I'm not going to pay $450 like that. Like that's just, I need Soul Ring in every deck. I have so many EDH decks. I'm not going to buy 10 of those. That's ridiculous. That's like a price of the car, which I will need to get in the near future. That's a little ridiculous. So, actually the car that I want is lower than that. So I want to drive a Miata. Paul drives a Miata and I fell in love. Had to drive it one day and I totally fell in love and I was like, this is my next car. So anyways, that was unrelated. But, yeah, I think this is really cool. Basically, they did this product at the GPs, and I believe, if I'm reading this correctly, it's going to be available March 13th of this year to actually buy in stores. Not 100% sure on why. It kind of feels like weird that like they put it in there in the event and then they are waiting. I don't really know what the reason for the gap was or what the rationale. I don't really know, but nonetheless, I'm really excited. I think this is going to be an amazing draft experience. I think this is going to be an amazing experience to just open a box, because like when you open a box, you just have no idea what you're going to get. But in this especially, you're like, I literally just have no idea what I'm going to get. There's such a huge pool of cards. Like, you could buy a case and, like, not see the same cards, right? Because case, I don't know how many packs these are going to be. I don't know if a case is going to be 24 or 36, because this is a more of, like, different product, like the Ultimate Masters or whatever. So you could probably get packs without having any cards be the same, which is so wild and so rad. It just seems ultimate, like, chaos drafting to me, which chaos drafting I think is really cool and really unique. So, this is awesome. I'm so excited about this. I have so many cards on my list that are going to be like foils for me that I want once this product is officially released. We are going to be getting a box of this. I kind of want to get a case, which is probably really extra just because there are so many cards and I want the chance to open up a bunch of things, but that's probably not going to happen because wedding expenses. But this is great. I would really, really like to know your thoughts of both of these products in the down bar, in the down bar. Whoa, words are hard. In the comments down below about what you guys are thinking about this and what you're hoping to get in this, and if there's anything from Secret Lair you think was to do, because let's be honest, they should do a Jellyfish bundle. Just saying, if they do a Jellyfish bundle and I'm not included on that, I'm gonna be so upset. Like, I'm calling it now. Wizards of the Coast. No one is watching this from Wizards of the Coast. Like, that's just, we're just gonna say that. But like, that would be so rad if they did that and they had a Jellyfish bundle. I think that'd be so cool. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Please let me know what you think of these products, because I just think they're so cool and unique and I'm so excited. I think 2020 is just gonna be like a lit year for like magic stuff. So that's all I have to say for this video. Like my video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.